In this video, I'm gonna help you silence the negative thoughts that your mind will force upon you when you are about to do something that will break you through to the next level. Anytime you're on a journey to breakthrough, we tend to tell ourselves lies. Your mind will start to feel uncomfortable because it has never experienced what you are trying to accomplish. So in an effort to protect you from the unknown, your mind starts to tell you things to rationalize giving up or limiting your potential. That voice inside your head will steer you away from accomplishing your goal with ideas that will distract you. Your mind will push thoughts of shame, fear, embarrassment, and even acceptance on giving up. Really, anything to pull you back into the norm. In order to break through and accomplish something that you have never done, you have to silence those voices in order to be successful. Here are 3 tips that you can use to overcome the lies you keep telling yourself. Oh, and by the way, if we haven't met, I'm Chris Medellin, and I am on a mission to help 1,000 loan officers and leaders like you break through your barriers in order to scale your business. I'm gonna share with you some ways that you can overcome the lies you keep telling yourself, and I will share with you something that I went through recently and the techniques that worked for me in this process. You see, a few months ago, I decided and I committed to hold an industry event for about 125 people. The event would inspire loan officers to break through. Early in the process, I started to second guess the entire event. I pitched it to some influential people and they all agreed that we should do the event. I kept asking them things like, are you sure we can do this? Are we really gonna do this? In fact, I would wake up in the morning and start to give myself outs. I'd say things to myself like, I wish I could accomplish so much more if I didn't have this event on my plate. Can you believe that? I would actually start to rationalize not even doing the event. Luckily, my team didn't let me off the hook. They not only believed in the event, but they also believed in me. So here is tip number 1. Surround yourself with people who believe in you. Silence those voices in your head by building a team around you that supports you and encourage you to push through. My team pretty much ignored my questions. They just kept planning and executing. And if I had been by myself, I might have given up. Then as we got closer to the actual event, I noticed we were not selling as many tickets as we needed to sell. Our marketing efforts weren't working like we planned. So my mind jumped in like a toxic old friend and said, maybe it's okay if we only have 50% of the people you set out to inspire. I started to give myself outs again. So here is tip number 2. Use a leverage statement to hold yourself accountable. Instead, I told myself this leverage statement and I kept saying it in my head over and over again. I said, you said you wanted to break through. You need to live up to the commitment you made to yourself and those around you who need to be inspired, to be an example for those that you are leading. So instead of giving up, I promoted the event even more. I started making calls to people I wanted to inspire through the event. And slowly ticket sales started to move. Okay, so here's tip number 3. Create a vivid picture of what you want success to look like in your mind. I kept visualizing the event. I pictured myself on stage and I visualized the people I wanted to be there in the crowd. I made eye contact with them in my head. I even imagined talking to them after the event and taking pictures with them. Those images inspired me to push through and make even more calls. Every day and every weekend leading up to the final weeks of the event, I was connecting with people and inviting them to the event. And the outcome? We sold out all of the tickets to the event, and the event was a massive success. The testimonials were all positive, and over 125 people left inspired. So much so that we're actually planning the next event. My next video is coming up later this week, and I'm gonna give you more great tips. My name is Chris Medellin, and I am on a mission to help 1,000 loan officers and leaders like you break through your barriers so that you can build confidence and scale your mortgage business. I'll catch you on the next video.